Good afternoon. Video is starting a little bit later in the day than I originally planned, but I ended up getting called into work, so that means that the workout's just gonna be pushed back a little bit, which is okay. It's alright. Got some pretty exciting news to tell, but I'm not gonna tell it just yet, because I'm hungry and I want to go home. Oh, you're here. Sorry. I was getting all caught up in that montage and, I didn't even realize I was here. But yeah, I'm at the gym now. And like I said before, some exciting news. I posted on my Instagram, but basically this glute injury that was, it was like the hamstring tendon hamstring tendon that attaches to the pelvic bone. It was all jacked up and stuff from like overusage. And I think it was honestly like improper form for like sumo deadlift and stuff. And so after 5 long months of just, stumbling around trying to keep pressing my legs to the limit without compound lifts, I finally can sumo deadlift and squat again, which is honestly it's like better than Christmas morning, bro. And so today I plan on doing low bar squats like I've been wanting to do for so long, and I might try and set a PR, but I'm not exactly too sure how it'll go. If I feel like not too great, then there's no point in trying to stress it and try and go for that, because then that's just going to promote even more injury, and that would just be stupid. But if I can set a PR, I will. So pretty exciting. But now that you know the spiel, just about to be some standard workout montage just like usual. And I don't know if it's getting like too repetitive or not. I don't think it is. I think there's more magic to be found below. I just haven't discovered it yet. It'll take me a little bit to like actually be like, whoa, I can actually do this. I could do this. I could do these kind of transitions or whatever. But for now, we're just gonna stick with my usual thing. But I can squat this time. So massive W, bro. Massive W. So happy to be back, bro.
I stare at the moon. Witness me. left up. I don't run to my protector. Get off, blood, double left on the scene, no more death done. I was blessed with cursing, I can't even doubt it. I was blessed with cursing, I can't even doubt it. I was blessed with cursing, I can't even doubt it. I was blessed with cursing, I can't even doubt it. I stare at the moon. When this darkness has become a haven, I'm going deeper underground. Can't face it. Better off dead in the ground. Won't see you around so long. And yeah, the shadows have become a haven.
Hey, just real quick, I wanted to make sure I pointed something out about my squat form here, just so that way you don't do the same. As you saw me come down, you probably noticed that one side was dipping more than the other, and obviously you should not do that. Make sure that your back is staying tight, make sure that your hands are the same width away from like your shoulder area, trap area, whatever you want to call it, just to prevent, a loose end on your back, because if you have that unevenness, then you risk more chance of injury. Anyways, bye. Yeah, it's good to be back. That was extremely exhausting, bro. Obviously I haven't squatted, so that shit kicked my ass for real, bro. Some of those reps were grinders, bro. I wouldn't say I obviously didn't set any like weight PRs, but volume wise, I think that's probably the most I've squat 405 in like what do you call it? I guess in like 3-4 sets. I ended up, it could have been 3 sets of 2 reps, but that second set I switched over to a different rack and the support beams were too high up, and so on that second rep I was trying to go low enough, but I went too low and I slammed onto the support beams, and that just flew off and flew all my momentum out the window. But I got it the third set though. It was a grinder, and then I proceeded to do 315, hit a PR of 13 reps. The most I've ever done was 12 reps, so I'm actually wondering if I'm just like stronger in hypertrophy, but it also could just be because I haven't squatted heavy in like several months, And so past that, I was completely worn out. I did hit calves. I did still do calves. It's just that I was very sluggish. So I'm like, I think I'll just keep this pity to myself. And I know that'd probably be good, like enjoyable content wise to see the pain on my face. But I think I'll just trim it down to a squat session. It was still leg day, but a very intense squat session indeed. So I hope you got some enjoyment out of that. I wasn't exactly planning on recording so late in the day because my manager just like called me in, you know, kind of like the day before, and I was like, well, I guess I can come in early and do all that stuff. And so it worked out though. It all worked out. And we hit some PRs, volume PRs. Totally destroyed my CNS. And now it would only go up from here. Breaking 500 pounds in like the next year is going to be tough, I feel. Because there's just some parts of my form, like my form is pretty good, but I feel like there are some muscle groups that are lacking a little bit, specifically like part of my, like my hamstrings, just like that push strength. My glutes are fine because I can, like, I have good genetics for my glutes, thanks to my dad. But like that's not an issue. It's just mainly the hamstrings, I feel. And you can kind of see it whenever I'm like flexing my quads or just my legs or whatever. You can kind of see that there's like a lack of depth from like the underside of the leg, and that's just where that hamstring is. So definitely gonna be paying more attention to that, probably by doing like more leg press machine exercises, probably more leg press. And yeah, that's about all I'm gonna talk about. No longer gonna ramble like I did in the past. So I hope you enjoyed this. Thanks for stopping by. It means a lot just to get a few views, a couple likes, maybe a comment that says, I'm gonna slowly drive my way home. So have a good evening, have a good afternoon, have a good morning, have a good day, I guess, whenever you're watching this. But have a good